Full list. Wike, El Rufai, Alake, 25 others make Tinubu's ministerial list. Full list. Wike, El Rufai, Alake, 25 others make Tinubu's ministerial list. We welcome you all to this wonderful channel. We bring you updates happening in and around the country. If this is the first time viewing our TV channel, do well to subscribe. Turn on your notification button to keep you updated whenever we drop our videos. Be sure to like, comment, and of course share the video to your friends and your family members to keep them updated too. Alright, we move forward to doing what we know how to do best. On our screen, we have this headline: full list. Wike, El Rufai, and Lake. 25 others make Tinubu's ministerial list. So finally, Tinubu has released his ministerial list, and then Wike, El Rufai, and Alake, and 25 others are the persons that make up the full ministerial list. Let's get to the detail of this news. Nyesom Wike and Nasir El Rufai, former governors of Rivers and Kaduna State, respectively, are among the list of 28 ministerial nominees submitted by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to the National Assembly for screening and confirmation. Wike, who is a member of the opposition People's Democratic Party (PDP) and one of the Agri 5 governors of the party dubbed G5, made the list following his fallout with the candidate of PDP Atiku Abubakar prior to the presidential poll. Prominent names on the nominees list include Special Advisor to the President on Communication and Strategies Dele Alake, Wale Edun, Adebayo Adelabu, Betta Edu, Lateef Fagbemi, who is a son, former governor of Jigawa State, Muhammad Badaru, Blueprint publisher Muhammad Idris, among others. The ministerial list was brought into the chamber by the Chief of Staff to President Bola Tinubu, Femi Gbajabiamila, and was presented to the Senate President Godswill Akpabio. The Senate President later read the 28 nominees on the list and announced that other names of the nominees will be sent for screening and confirmation later. Now, these are the full list of Tinubu's ministerial nominees. Abubakar Momo, Ambassador Yusuf Miatama Tuko, CON. Ak Ahmed Danjiwa, Barrister Hanatu Musa, Chief Uche Nnaji. Dr. Betta Edu, Dr. Doris Anichie Uzoka, His Excellency David Umahi, His Excellency Nyesom Wike, His Excellency Badaru Abubakar CON, His Excellency Nasiru Ahmed El Rufai, ROT Honorable Ekberibe Ekbo, Honorable Nkiru Onye Ojiocha, Honorable Olubumi Tunji Ojo, Honorable Stella Okotete, Honorable Uju Kennedy Ohanenye, Mr. Bello Muhammad G, Mr. Dele Alake, Mr. Lateef Fagbemi, who is a son, Mr. Muhammad Idris, Mr. Olawale Edun, Mr. Wahid Adebayo Adelabu, Mrs. Iman Suleiman Ibrahim, Professor Ali Pitt, Professor Joseph, Senator Abubakar Kairi, Senator John Eno, Senator Sani Abubakar Dan Ladi. Okay, these are the names of the persons who made up Tinubu's ministerial list. Of course, these are the list of persons he said he went to hide it because so that he would not be gotten influenced, so that he would not get influenced, and as well, these are the list of persons he says will make the citizens happy. Now the question is regarding to the to some persons that are in this list. Do you think the citizens are happy? Do you think the citizens are happy with the list he presented to the Senate? Do you think the citizens are happy? Because looking at it, we have Wike, we have El Rufai, we have Alake. And now Tinubu says that the list he is bringing, he prays it makes the citizens happy. Now the question is, with this list, do you think the citizens are happy? That is the question. And okay, I think we'll drop it there. Alright, we move to the next on our screen. Do not forget, this is Imokobi TV. Drop your comments at the comment section. Let's hear from you. Let's know what's your take on this particular video. And then the next on our screen quickly. Senate reject political solution for Nnamdi Kanu's release. Senate rejects political solution for Nnamdi Kanu's release. Let's get to the detail of this news. The Senate on Wednesday rejected a proposal urging it to call on the federal government use a political solution approach in freeing the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB Nnamdi Kanu from detention. It rejected a prayer seeking to urge the federal government to obey court orders that granted bail to Kanu. The upper chamber, however, condemned the sit-at-home phenomenon in the southeast states and the nefarious activities of Simon Ekpa, who is the gang leader. It observed a minute silence in honor of the victims of the sit-at-home protests in the southeast region. The Senate also resolved to invite the Minister of Foreign Affairs when appointed and relevant stakeholders when appointed to carry out a thorough investigation as well as bring other sponsors of the act to book. It asked the federal government to collaborate with the Finnish government and extradite a pro-Biafran agitator, Simon Ekpa, for prosecution. The illegal sit-at-home order was declared in 2021 to press home demands for the release of IPOB Nnamdi Kanu, IPOB leader Nnamdi Kanu, who is being detained by the Department of State Services, the DSS, and being tried in court for terrorism-related charges. I think this is okay. Enugu Governor Peter Mba in July 2023 said the sit-at-home order made the state lose over 10 billion every Monday. The resolutions of the Senate followed its consideration of a motion on the sit-at-home being enforced by unknown gunmen in the southeast state. Well, I think this is it. The Senate have rejected the request to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I don't know what to say any longer. I don't know. Even when court has granted Nnamdi Kanu bail, the Senate has still refused. Federal government has still refused to let go of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I don't really know what Nigerians are seeking for. I don't know why our president is not saying anything. I think in a situation like this, the president should come in. The president should say something. But no, Bola Ahmed Tinubu has not said anything so far regarding to this issue, and I think it is really making matter worse because we need to hear from our president. Okay, okay, they condemned everything. They said, no, we're not releasing Nnamdi Kanu. We are not. Because his people are doing a lot. Simon Ekpa is doing a whole lot of things. His nefarious activities is getting higher and higher every day. Simon Ekpa is getting out of hand. And they have deployed strategical means to make sure they bring Simon Ekpa to face the court. To make sure they bring Simon Ekpa to face the court. So that is it. I don't know what you have to say regarding this matter. I think at some point I think Simon Ekpa is doing too much. He's overreacting. He's doing too much. These are the life of the citizens involved. So no matter what you want, no matter how determined, no matter how desperate you are to seek for the freedom of your people, you should consider the life of other people too. You don't have to be selfish. I think this is a This is a two-way flow. This is a two-way flow of conversation where you send to the president and then he receives and then gives you feedback. You guys negotiate. You don't have to put the life of other persons in danger. This is one thing I'll be dropping for the IPOB members. No matter what you are doing, I understand you are seeking freedom, and I do not say no, do not seek for freedom. What I am saying is consider the life of persons, consider the life of people involved. Do not be selfish. Don't be selfish. Don't say anyone that wants to die should die. No, we are all one Nigeria. We are all one Nigeria. Let's consider the fact that we are once, even though we don't want to be again. Let's consider the fact that we were once one Nigeria. Let's consider the fact that we once fought for the freedom of Biafra, for the independence of Biafra from the colonial masters. Let's use this mentality to go that no matter what, we still remain brothers. That is what I will be dropping for the IPOB and then the federal government. Let no party be selfish. Let them be selfless in this activity. Why the IPOB should consider the government, why the IPOB should consider the state, why the IPOB should consider the life of the citizen involved in this violent activity. The FG as well should also consider the implications of their refusal to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I think this is what I will be dropping with us here for the IPOB and then the federal government. So I don't know if you definitely you're going to be commenting. You'll be dropping a comment at the comment section regarding to this matter. So quickly go and drop your comment at the comment section regarding this particular matter. What do you think about the Senate rejection of releasing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? What do you think? He says they should call it a political solution, and I think it's kind of a political solution because politically, some aspect of our politics, we are not finding our feet again because this sit at home is really affecting us. So I think they should release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Because I believe if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should be released, most of these things will be silent. Simon Ekpa would now give up, now hand over authority to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and then I think things will go a bit lighter than how it is now. Quickly, I think this is where we are dropping it right now. Remember, you're on Imokobi TV. Do not forget to subscribe if you've not subscribed. And like this video, drop your comment at the comment section. And of course, share the video to your friends and your family members. The last headline on our screen before we wrap it up is recruiting same guys who wrecked the country. Nigerians berated ministerial list. He's recruiting same guys who wrecked the country. This is Nigerian citizens berating the ministerial list. You know, days back, Tinubu says he will be going for hiding. He will be going to hide so as to not get influenced. And as well, he pray that the ministerial list he will be coming up with will be in favor of the ministerial list he will be coming up with. The citizens, the Nigerians will like it. But here, the citizens saying he's recruiting same guys who wrecked the country. I think they are crying. This is a cry out. Oh no, he's recruiting same guys who wrecked the country. Nigerians berate ministerial list. Let's get to the detail of this news quickly. Some Nigerians have taken to social media to berate President Bola Ahmed Tinubu over the 28-man ministerial nominees list he submitted to the National Assembly for screening and confirmation. The ministerial list, which includes former governors Nyesom Wike and Nasir El-Rufai, alongside with 28 others, has continued to stir reaction as on social media. Some citizens, however, have condemned the list, describing it as the recycling of old politicians who, in the past, have wrecked the country. Reacting to the list, Twitter, former senator and activist Shehu Sani said, the ministerial list the president embraced some serpents with a known history of treasury and rewarded some vultures for playing the Judas. Appeasing a snake in a palace doesn't spare the king. I think let's take this again. Shehu Sani said, the ministerial list the president embraced some serpents with a known history of treasury and rewarded some vultures for playing the Judas. Appeasing a snake in a palace doesn't spare the king. I love this so much. Wow. And another Twitter user, let's get the comment from all. Let's get the tweet from these Twitter users. Another one says, at Morris Money wrote, honestly, what ministerial list is like? You be my guy. Come and use this one, hold body. Eh. Okay, he says, honestly, that that ministerial list is like, you be my guy. Come and use this one, hold body list. Does Bat genuinely believe in his heart that those people on the list have what it takes to turn the country around? A leader is as good as his team. Look at OBJ, that is Obasanjo, and JEG, that is Good Luck, Good Luck, Bele Jonathan's team. The ministerial position has become a compensation slot rather than being the list of technocrats who can make differences. List filled with ex-governors, senators, and reps, nothing for those who waited to be leaders of tomorrow. This is coming from Mike Colado opined. And then Jessica Sin 007 tweeted, I'm extremely disappointed at the list. Can't believe how he is recruiting the same guys who wrecked the country. And then finally, this one said, so we have been waiting for his political compensation and thanks for helping me list for more than 2 months. Now this one wants to help Nigeria out of the mess. This is coming from CEO Chrysolite. This is coming from CEO Chrysolite. Wow, I think with the reaction of the citizens, let's explain this news. First, let's take with that of Shausani. The ministerial list, the president embraced some serpents with a known history of treachery and rewarded some vulture for playing the Judas. Appeasing a snake in a palace doesn't spare the king. Wow. I think here, I think he is calling. I think here he said, you're rewarding the Judas, and the Judas here, of course, should be Nyesom Wike for going against PDP. I think so. You are rewarding the Judas. Remember, that does not mean that Judas is going to spell you. In fact, in the Bible, we can see what Judas did. Yes, even after being with the master, what did he do? He still sold the master. So rewarding the Judas does not guarantee that you are secured. Appeasing a snake in a palace doesn't spare the king. Exactly. Does not spare the king. And then treasury. Okay, I think according to what the citizens are saying right now, this is coming from Shahu Sani actually. It says these two candidates you appointed, these two men, these two candidates, Nyesom Wike and Rufa, you appointed. It is very, very bad. They are still going to bite you. They are still going to deal with you. You know you full well their history. You know you full well their political history. You went ahead to appoint them. And in fact, for you to even give for you to reward vultures, some vultures for playing the Judas does not mean that you are secured. Remember, appeasing a snake in a palace does not spare the king, because the snake one day will be hungry and will also seek to devour the king. I think I love this so much. I love this so much. I love this so much. So Sunny, thank you so much, sir, for what you said. And then this one say, you be my guy. Okay, he said, honestly, that ministerial list is like, you be my guy. Come and use this one whole body list. Wow. Okay, this one is actually saying that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is compensating his friends. He's like people who stood by him, his friends. That is all he is doing. He's giving position, he's giving slot, ministerial slot to his friends. Like, okay, come and take this one for standing by me. That is what this one is saying. Okay, and this one says it becomes a ministerial position. The ministerial position has become a compensation slot. So the question is this ministerial position or really a compensation slot? Wow, wow. Rather than being the list of technocrats who can make differences, list filled with ex-governor, senators, and rep. Nothing for those who waited to be leaders of tomorrow. I think this is. I love this so too much. I love this too. Bola Ahmed Tinubu, people who have shared position, People who has become leaders, you still make them leaders again. People who has ruled, who has changed their names, who has changed their story, who has served, you still made them leaders. You still appointed them. What of those who are supposed to be the leaders of tomorrow, which is today? What of those who have been waiting? Those who study political science, those students who graduated, people who studied very hard, people who are waiting to be leaders of tomorrow. Why not bring them to limelight? Why not give them opportunity? Must it be people who has led, who has taken a position before? If you are taking these people, how will you know capable citizens who can handle this position? I think I love this too. I'm extremely disappointed at what I am seeing. Can't believe how he is recruiting the same guys who wrecked the country. Wow. So we have been waiting for his political compensation, and thanks for helping me list for more than 2 months. Now this one won't help Nigeria out of this mess. This is what citizens are saying. I think this nomination does not sit well with most of Nigerian citizens. It doesn't at all, because according to what they are saying, they were not expecting El-Rufai and Wike to be in this ministerial list, and as well most of other persons which they did not disclose. That is it. I think I'll be picking it from 2 points, and then I will be calling it a day. The first point, vultures, no matter how you treat Judah, is always a Judah. And no matter how you tend to appease the snake, it does not guarantee your safety in the palace. This is coming from Sanu. This is coming from Shehu Sani. No matter how you treat the snake, no matter how you tend to appease a snake to be in your favor, a snake is always a snake. It's always bite. It continues to bite. It can never speak in your favor. And then you are compensating them for standing by you. This is what people are saying, not me. You've given position, you've given ministerial slots to persons who have shared position before. What of those who are prepared to be nominated? What of those who has not shared before, whom you've not seen their capacity? What of them? I think this is what we should look into. Nigerian governments have left the citizen. It is in my country that I'm seeing all this. So everybody that is in power must be up to the age of 40 something, 38. That no lesser, no younger generation there. But why not them try to give this younger generation the chance to take up one ministerial appointment or the other, one position or the other? Why? Why? Alright, my people, if like saying here, we're going to call them short. This is where we'll be taking it up. This is where we'll be rounding up immediately. Yes. Remember our headlines again. Full list. Wike, El-Rufai, Alake, 25 others makes Tinubu ministerial list. And then the second one, Senate rejects political solution for Nnamdi Kanu's release. They have refused to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and are deploying strategic means to bring Simon Ekpa to book. And then finally, he's recruiting same guys who wrecked the country. This is coming from Nigerians who are crying. I think this appointment, this ministerial list, didn't sit well with the citizens. So please tell us, what is your take on this? What is your opinion on this? Remember, this is Imokobi TV. In case you've not subscribed, please subscribe. Turn on the notification button to keep you updated. Be sure to like our videos. Be sure to share it. And be sure to drop your comment at the comment section. See you in our next video. Stay safe and stay tuned. Thank you.